more cough, you gotta get out.
I got one.
Kill shit. They in front of us somewhere. Nah, behind us, 3 of them. Oh, took him out the car. Oh, oh, saved.
I ain't even. Nah, somebody.
He in the car. He gone.
I ain't even getting nothing. Yeah.
All right, Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Where? I don't see no gun mark. It's a dude outside the wall where you at. I dropped him. Yep, it's 2 of them.
Down one.
It's one more.
Fuck, he laid down.
He coming around this side of the wall.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
Drop one.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run.
They can get
Sets
picked
up
up.
a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I'm a broke. Down. Fuck, give me Corey. Fuck, it's another one. Fuck!
And that's going to be incomplete.
How'd they get behind us?
A lot of contact.
That was probably the people that were shooting at him. I think that was a different group.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one there.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
That's another my good game.
He's got Evans. He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 14 yards there, and the Buccaneer first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient. And
you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to the important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
1700.
On 2nd and 12, Mariota trying to... It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. This pass complete to Higgins. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I look at something like this.
I ain't gonna go
They'll run it with Hill. And this will result in losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Take both, y'all.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Should that be foul?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready. 10-2 stop. It's just me and you. Pilot, 64, weak. He's crossing. He's checking crack. Get.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's a 2nd and 7. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They go with Chubb on second down, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
I don't see him. I saw him for a second, but I don't see him no more. Where the fuck he at? I'm in the truck.
You got motion man. You got motion man right there. Check 91.
This fucking 20 bullet.
On third down, Mariota. He sets to fire deep. In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
I'll let them take our shot.
For the right play.
That too.
Justin scared him on.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, Charlie. Everyone got 4 down.
From the gun, Thorpe. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And brought down
through the window.
They got a care package. On that care package, I know.
That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
I got a fucking oven, but I'm with it.
Ready. 57, Mike 57. Coming in. Hey, Echo.
Yeah, okay. One right there.
On 1st and 10, Thorpe. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
I don't want it to, but I know.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
Somebody just broke the window.
What you supposed to be playing bad? I'm not just scoring.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2.
Trade with me.
And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
That sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception,
don't worry, run.
A little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now blitz coming, down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Smoke still coming.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back
right.
on 3rd down.
Bro.
Double dog, that's the way.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Corey kept going.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Check it back.
I know I was going to make this.
I got a masky.
I did too.
From the shotgun.
I probably still ain't going to make it, though.
Knocked away and incomplete.
Get in that truck, Corey.
About to.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away.
I might have to back
He
this bitch
steps
up.
into this one, and this is a rocket.
Load out right there.
And no one there to stop it.
That truck don't move. Ain't this Justin's fault? Oh, shooting that nigga.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there.
Oh, enjoy the workout. I think that's what I'm going to work
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
A touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line.
That shit moving now. You might have made it.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get any.
Turn around.
From deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And all the way down to the 29. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 43 yards. Nothing fancy there. A little smash mouth football right up the gut on the dive, and it turns into a huge play.
You talk about the fastest way to the secondary. Right up the gut as you described and sprinted into the secondary for a long, long run.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
But he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point attempt here still to come. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That's the fast song. I'm ready to go.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Going to lumber.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings us to second and 5 at the 30-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5. Play action now. Mariota airing this one out for Evans. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
But one thing's for sure, when you got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Christian Wilkins in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Where's you going, Corey?
51-yard punt that time, and it'll be Dolphin football.
Going to the bite.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up the linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Every fucking day.
Looking to throw on second down. Thorpe. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. The Dolphins on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go play action here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Johnson the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Ready. 15-1.
Yeah, long range AD.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
He finds his man Johnson, and he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
Buy me a gun, Kyle.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Let's go, let's go.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
61, match box, begin.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
It's another one in the building.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
That's how simple that is right there.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you get the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down.
I'm sitting right here with so simple.
It was the linebacker Devin White there to knock it away. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Thorpe. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
To throw on 3rd down. Thorpe. Johnson's got it complete. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team.
Do you know?
Real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
I got a goodie. I'm hopping in this car, don't leave me your ass.
Ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
We're trying something
on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying. I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Mariota now, 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down.
I'm still cold.
Throwing, Mariota.
There's somebody right here.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Intended for number 15. Incomplete.
I definitely took that one. That was loud as fuck.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
What the fuck is it?
To throw is Mariota. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run. locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And they've got it well
Hey,
across
Corey, it's a
midfield
nigga dropping on you.
before it's all said
They
and
at the
done.
post.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams.
He ain't got
no
nothing but a pistol.
As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report.
Told you, Corey.
That bitch got more than a pistol, goddamn.
No, it's another one.
First as the second half gets started. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Watch that rock. It was a dude that flew in.
Trash. Let me get hit, ammo. God damn it.
What you need?
And I got it. I'm good.
Moving that fast.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next
he killed the
drive.
dude.
They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On first down.
Smack the shit out of you right now.
Wait for this one deep right side. Tipped and intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pin. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone set.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that.
Put an airstrike right there.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining.
And I'm going to just
from the gun, Mariota gets this one to Hill. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 5 yards is the pickup there.
I ain't even near you. I was ready to shoot behind the smoke.
They'll go with Hill here on first down. And he'll get it down to the plane to the 37. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb.
They said the MP7 ain't have range.
I ain't even shooting
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mariota. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. O.J. Howard, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Truck, I got that C4E. They got out.
I should play this game.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack.
Ooh, somebody sniping.
To throw on second down.
I don't know where from.
His throw is going to be incomplete.
No, it's another
he was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. Third down here.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
But we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Back to throw. Thornton. And that is incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air.
Hey, I saw this nigga through the tree. I'm off
to get
that
down
one.
there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some
I
time.
don't know it went. I can't.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last
I shot him through the
go-around.
tree. I'm
Obviously,
nice.
they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
I can't
when you start
see.
thinking
You
to
gotta
yourself,
ping
okay, what are we going
it.
to
I'm
do?
looking through
You
a
don't
tree.
go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He was lit up. I can't see, dude.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter
Truck
inside,
coming.
but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping,
I killed
this
the
big
right from
defensive
my
lineman will take the bait and move laterally.
There's one on the back.
And open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I hit.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I didn't know if I was shooting him with a truck.
I was trying to get that nigga out the back up.
I mean, too, you gotta move.
It's Mariota. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, they decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice, able to get a hand in and tip it away.
Oh, they
head
shoot
to the
close.
line, facing a 3rd and 7, following the
Broke his
incompletion
armor.
on 2nd down. On play action, Mariota. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Mariota now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the gun with Hill. It's a pickup. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Got any extra plays, Murray?
Bitch, how you gonna have some plates that run over there?
I took up for plays.
Mariota. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
I try to run out the door.
Sacked by Khalil Mack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes
Me
in
no
certain
money,
passing
man.
situations because it's not going to
Don't
fool
make
anyone.
that.
I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Go click his name. His name.
God damn.
Ooh.
Here for Mariota.
There's a Uzi ring on us, too.
It's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Hill. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Officials are cognizant of that call.
He's going to be in the middle of the
you're right. They took out of their hands, having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Following the penalty, Chubb. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
Watch the edge. Hatchet. Watch it. One.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. The will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little.
Absolutely, it's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive.
You want to throw shit at me, dude?
Now a first down carry by Jones.
She got a trophy system
and
up there.
He'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards is
down
the
one in
tally
there.
on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking. Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling.
Couldn't swing
They're
that
in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush.
I could have waited for him to come out the house.
We'll get this one down to about the 17. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
And I had the nigga down upstairs.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Mariota now. He is going to find Hill here. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You know what I'm saying? We could have waited for them to come outside.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Hey, you got to get moving, man. Man moving. You got to get
That shit illogical now, too. That nigga shoot. I think he's trying to
They'll run with Chubb. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
I dropped one kill.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
About that situation, what you did.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just so quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Looking to throw. Thorpe. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game. But, boy, not getting that one, that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
We got one over there.
Come on, is
There's another one behind them.
One.
They all split up. They all split up, Corey.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to shoot for.
Shoot,
man. Keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward. And
That nigga hit a rock hard.
The big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Oh, they got noodle legs, man.
It is a dude on me, though.
Play fake. Mariota.
Nothing down.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So they settled for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously.
Oh, this is a burst! Oh my fucking god! I would have been better with the pistol.
But they still ate up time, got points. So
somebody came up there.
It's darn close.
I mean, it's 2.
I didn't know it was a burst.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone
Shit,
for
I
a
thought I would have
touchback.
killed him with the pistol. I'm sitting here holding down the trigger that ain't shooting no more. Fuck to go get him, boy.
Flank him, Corey.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And on that last drive,
You don't want to go to the pot.
Ford turned it over.
Man, you know what time I was going to get a nigga and broke the legs.
But this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls
Man,
on
this fucking
4th
girl
down,
so
when they decide
trash,
to go
bro.
for it,
Yeah,
it's not
just how about the
necessarily
regular pistol?
the coach saying,
I did.
I believe in my
I
offense.
switched, but it
Sometimes
ain't
the coach
switched.
saying, I believe in my defense.
I pressed triangle, but the same gun came out.
And that's exactly what happened there.
Wait, you press
I
triangle?
think that he had that in his
Yeah,
mind going
button.
into the game, that I'm going to be
No,
aggressive
man,
on
nigga.
offense because I know
I
I've
could've
got a
sworn
defense
triangle
that
was
can hold
armor.
up their end.
Stupid ass.
This
Throwing
nigga
again on
retarded.
2nd and 10. Thorpe, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. They put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Back to throw. Thorpe. This one complete to Kelvin Harmon. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
Well,
On 4th down.
that one throwing knife.
Over the middle, complete. That's Garner. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Looking to throw. Thorpe. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Thorpe now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. On 4th down, Thorpe. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Thorpe, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 5, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And a gain of about 4 here.